Welcome aboard, Hoop fans. We're here in Springfield. The visiting 80's East All-Stars will square off against the 80's West. Hello there, along with Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan on hand. Craig Sager will join us a bit later. Well, it's time for the tip-off. Let's get underway. The 80's East control the tip-off and will get this one started. Passes it to the right. McHale backs him down. Stolen by Johnson. Tipped away. And it's gathered up by Dr. J. Here's Thomas. Count it and the foul.
Beautiful job to maintain control and sink the basket.
He can't complete the three-point play. Last shot laid in by Bird.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even when it's just a tiny window, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
To Drexler, tipped away, but it's regained by the 80's West. Olajuwon, the handoff to Worthy. They need to get off a shot. Spins.
Worthy went to the fadeaway because the D was all up in his grill. Smart move, but it didn't pay off that time.
The steal by Worthy. Drexler dumps it off to Magic. Dr. J gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul of the game.
The refs are not going to let you mug the ball handler like that. That's an easy call.
Malone inbounds the ball. Drexler from 17 feet out. Hits the left rim and out. Time for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, I had a moment to speak with Greg Thomas, coach of the 80's West All-Stars. I asked him what he thought would be the key against this tough defensive squad. He said, "We just need to execute our offense. If we do that, I like our chances." A confident statement. We'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, Craig. Swings it to Worthy. Baseline. Lets it go. The baseline J is hit by Malone.
It's always a pleasure to watch a great shooter go to work. Give him a little elbow room, and it's automatic.
It's a 4-point ball game. Dishes to Bird from downtown. Automatic.
He's got such a silky smooth delivery on that outside shot.
And he won't hesitate to demonstrate it if you give him the least bit of daylight. Magic has it on the perimeter. Here's Olajuwon. Gently drops it in.
Oh, I like it when teams run their offense from the inside out. They got in close there and made the most of it.
The pass to Bird. McHale elevates, throws it down.
McHale is trying to rip the rim down. That was ferocious.
Got a piece of it, but it's recovered by Johnson. To Malone. Johnson crosses it over. They need to get off a shot. Magic was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. McHale inbounds the ball. Irving dishes it to Thomas. Has it left wing. Rebounded by Johnson.
Bird had a decent look there. Despite the miss, I'd expect him to take that shot again.
Last shot laid in by Drexler. It's a 5-point game. Bird passes it to Thomas. Stolen by Worthy.
Ooh, quick hands. He grabbed the ball right out of the air and picked it off.
The last shot good by Johnson. just over 8 minutes left in the first.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Thomas swings it to the outside. To McHale, hands it off. Left wing. They've got to rush it. Dishes to the left wing. Off target on that last shot by Thomas. The 80s West can draw to within 1 or tie it with a 3. That last shot from 12 feet made by Worthy.
Drexler saw his buddy had a lane to the bucket, and he led him with the pass. Beautiful play.
To Bird. McHale. Gets the bucket and the foul. He completes the three-point play. Olajuwon inbounds the ball. It's a 4-point ball game. Passes it to Malone. Perimeter. Passes it to Worthy. Malone gets it out left. The dish to Drexler. Outside to Worthy. Johnson. 6 seconds to shoot. Has it outside. Shoots. Clanked off the back iron by Magic.
Johnson got just the kind of look he was hoping for. Sometimes they just don't fall.
Spread it out.
Irving passes it to Thomas. Bird feeds it to the outside. To McHale. Right side. Here's Irving. Count it.
Put the ball in his hands and good things will happen for you. He's so dangerous.
Under 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Hands it to the perimeter. To Olajuwon. Worthy swings it to Johnson. Bird gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul.
Well, you could see that foul coming. Steals take finesse. You just can't hack at the ball.
Switch up. Down low, baseline open.
Malone inbounds the ball. 1-on-1.
Spread it out.
6 seconds to shoot. Drexler 8 feet out. Misses. And it's a 6-point game.
I like his aggressiveness there. That one didn't fall, but if you keep taking it strong inside, good things will happen.
Swing it back out.
Shot clock winding down. McHale corrals the miss inside. The 80s West will take their first timeout of the game. Olajuwon inbounds the ball. Right around 6 minutes left in the first quarter. The 80s West will retain possession. Outside. Dishes to Johnson. Puts it up. Hits the jumper. His mid-range shot is so impressive. He doesn't hesitate at all.
All he needs is a quick look and he'll bury the J. No contest.
And it's a 6-point game. McHale step on the line, and they will give up the ball.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Takes it in. Came close to getting the three-point play, but instead he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both. McHale inbounds the ball. Just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The swing pass to Bird. Passes, baseline. Here's McHale. Johnson rips down the defensive board. Out of bounds. Touched last by the 80's West. It's stolen by Drexler. It's a 4-point ball game.
You can't force it inside, especially when the defense is expecting it.
The last shot jammed in by Worthy. To McHale. Irving. Lobs it to McHale. Stolen away by Malone. The 80's West with a chance to tie the game. Let's see what they do.
There was too much traffic in there to let that one go. Not a good pass.
The 80's West with a chance to tie the game. Let's see what they do. The last basket was nailed by Worthy. Malone inbounds the ball. The 80's East are trying to stop this run. Stolen.
Good thought to dump it inside, but Kev, you gotta have a clear passing lane. Here's another look with the Toyota fast break cam. They streak out for the quick bucket in transition. What a great play. They're really getting after it.
And it's a 2-point game. Crosses it over. Gets it baseline. Bird dishes it to Thomas. 6 seconds to shoot. McHale bounces it inside. The last basket was nailed by Thomas.
I'll tell you, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This is going to be a high-scoring game.
To Worthy. Right side. Malone. Baseline jumper. Dr. J scoops it up. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. To take the lead. Off-target shot by Thomas.
Drexler stuck right to him and made that one tough shot. Great job to stifle a great shooter.
Worthy spins. Here's Malone. Nope. Bird has picked up his second foul. And he makes the first one. Bird will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. He gets them both. The 80's East will take their first timeout. McHale inbounds the ball, and it's a 2-point game.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Passes it down low. The dump off to Wilkins. Off target on that last layup. And he makes the first one. Gets them both. The 80's West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Drexler tosses it up. He's off from 3.
Well, that's still a good shot, Kev. The D was playing him a bit loose, and you got to keep him honest.
isolates. To Wilkins. 7 on the shot clock. Pulls the trigger. Couldn't take the lead there. Missed by Wilkins. The score is still even. Let's see if we get a bucket on this trip up. Here's Johnson. Malone hauls it in. The 80s East with a key possession to say the least. Wilkins skips it to Irving. It counts, and the foul. Magic will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He can't complete the three-point play. Wilkins sent away with authority. Perimeter. Passes it to McHale. Malone gets it, right block. That last shot off the mark. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Drexler from just inside the arc rips the cord.
That was a quick shot, but when you're open like that, you can't pass it up.
Wilkins inbounds the ball. Tie ball game. The skip pass to Malone. Backs in. Takes it up strong. 2 hands for safety.
They're not going to be bullied inside. You throw one down on me, and I'll throw one down on you.
Skip pass, right side, to Abdul-Jabbar. Hammered in on that last dunk.
Ooh, good luck.
Wilkins feeds it to Thomas. Gets it outside. Dr. J lobs it to McHale. They need to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. And it's hauled in by Olajuwon. Worthy kicks it out to the wing. Cashed in by Malone.
Worthy is a real playmaker and set up that basket perfectly with a nice assist.
Malone inbounds the ball. The 80s East could opt for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession. To Wilkins. Perimeter. Swings it to the perimeter. To McHale. 6 seconds to shoot. Takes the turnaround J. Hit the right iron, but dropped in by Malone.
McHale did a great job with the pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with guys who will set you up like that.
Abdul-Jabbar. That last shot was dunked out. Here's Thomas. There's the horn. Mostly defense in this closely contested first quarter. The score, 30-28. Don't forget at the break, we'll have the 2K Sports Halftime Report with stats, highlights, and Kenny's stamp of approval. That's all coming up right here at the end of the first half, so stay tuned. Olajuwon inbounds it to start the second quarter. One-on-one. Worthy hands it off to Malone. Dishes to Magic. Off from three-point land.
Well, that's still a good shot, Kev. The D was playing him a bit loose, and you got to keep him honest.
Thomas, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first one. And he splits the free throws. He's an animal on the offensive boards.
He sure is. You know, he's very skilled at it. But more than anything, he just wants it more. It's as simple as that.
Magic dumps it off, launches it, fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
Shooting three.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. And he nails the third. McHale inbounds the ball. Down low, dishes to Bird, dumps it off to Malone, tipped away, but it's retrieved by Thomas. They've got to rush it. Stolen away by Worthy.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
That last shot dropped in by Magic.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
Good for the three-point play. Under 11 minutes left in the half. Here's Bird. Gets the bucket from 20 feet away. Nice bucket by the 13th-year veteran out of Indiana State. Olajuwon inbounds the ball. It's a 2-point differential.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Worthy has it on the perimeter. The pass to Malone. Drains it from the wing.
I'm not sure if that's the shot they wanted, but hey, they'll take the bucket.
Dumps it to the inside. The steal by Olajuwon. To Worthy. Releases. Oh, just misses. But he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first one. Dr. J will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He gets them both. Right around 10 minutes left in the second. Bird passes back to Thomas. Gets it outside. Moncrief passes it to Bird. Thomas lobs it far side. They need to get off a shot. To Malone. Left wing. Moncrief with one on the 24. Puts too much on it. It's a 6-point game.
Moncrief isn't shy with that shot, and for good reason. He won't miss those often.
Last shot missed by Johnson.
Spread it out.
To Moncrief. Bird reels in the offensive rebound. Flipped up and in on that last layup.
Bird got to the rack and cleaned up the mess. Great hustle play.
Olajuwon inbounds the ball. Just over 9 minutes left in the second. Sizing up his man. Malone.
He knows how to set up guys, doesn't he, Kev?
Absolutely. If the D loses track of somebody, they're in trouble because he'll find him. Bounces it to McHale. Left wing. Raises up. Count the J by Bird.
Bird possesses a deadly mid-range shot. Sag off him for a second, and he'll stop and pop right in your grill.
Passes it to Olajuwon. Magic gets it outside. Here's Drexler. Connects.
Easy shot. If the defense expects to stop him, they got to get closer than that, Kevin.
It's a 7-point spread. The bounce pass to McHale. Lob down low. Bird shoots from the corner. Drops.
Put the ball in his hands and good things will happen for you. He's so dangerous.
To Magic. Takes the three. Cans the shot.
Johnson fired it up almost right away, but when you're that open, you can't pass it up.
Tries the spin move. Collected inside by Malone. They retain possession. Here's Thomas. It's good. It took till the third shot, but they made it.
There's a real confident shooter right there. He was blanketed by the defense, and it didn't faze him a bit.
Drexler throws it up. Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Johnson. Malone gets the board inside. It's a 6-point game. Hands it to Bird. Gets it baseline. Shoots. Draws the foul. He'll get a trip to the line. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Olajuwon inbounds the ball.
Straight man-to-man D here.
Johnson swings it to Worthy. Here's Malone. The baseline J off target. Malone takes it in. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot. Malone will head to the bench. And it's a 3-point game. Magic dishes it to the left wing. To Worthy, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the 80's East. Perimeter. Raises up. The shot from beyond the arc misfired by Johnson. The 80's East have it, and it's a one-possession game. Dumps it inside. Spiked away. The 80's West with the block, and it's still a 3-point ball game. Worthy hands it off to Drexler. Stolen away by the 80's East. Here's Thomas. Finished off the break. Sweet touch by the 13th-year veteran out of Indiana. The 80's West will take a timeout here. Abdul-Jabbar inbounds the ball, and it's a 1-point game. Olajuwon. Drexler stop the run. McHale grabs the defensive rebound. Bird dumps it off. Shoots. They take the lead on the shot by Bird.
What a run. They're hitting their shots and playing lockdown deep.
About 5.5 minutes left in the half. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. They need to get off a shot. Outside. Here's Johnson. McHale inhales it.
Way to scrap for the ball. Nice board.
One-on-one. Johnson gets whistled for blocking. That's his third foul so far. Magic will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. McHale inbounds the ball.
He's got a great touch from mid-range, Kev. His height makes it a tough shot to defend, too.
The 80s West looking for a basket to put an end to this run. Dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. The emphatic jam.
Abdul-Jabbar is too tall and too good. You're just not going to stop that.
Moncrief gets it on the elbow. That last 15-footer was no good, and it's a 2-point game. The dish to English. Bounce pass to the middle. To Worthy. English feeds it to Drexler. 6 seconds to shoot. Gets it on the inside. The last layup was dropped in by English.
Olajuwon is an outstanding passer, and he did a nice job to find his man with the bounce pass. Great teamwork.
Right around 4 minutes left in the half. Thomas bounces it to McHale. Moncrief lobs it to the left block. Last shot laid in by Malone. Abdul-Jabbar inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
To English. Left side, passes it back to the perimeter. To Worthy. Bird is going to be hit with the blocking call, and that's his 3rd foul so far. Malone got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. Worthy dishes it to Drexler. Great pass by Worthy.
Drexler can make that shot in his sleep. They got to do a better job of guarding him out there.
The 80s East will take a timeout here. Malone inbounds the ball. Tie ball game. Perimeter. Passes it to Malone.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Picked off. Right around 3 minutes left in the second. Deflected. And it's hauled in by Olajuwon. Worthy gets it blocked, and we're going the other way. Nice play by McHale.
Way to stand tall on that one. If you want to play D, you never back down.
The lob to Malone. Backs in.
Spread it out.
They've got to rush it. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
That's what happens when you take too long to set up your offense, Kevin. You have to execute much faster than that.
Olajuwon inbounds the ball. Sizing up his man. To Worthy. Picked off by Moncrief. McHale backs him down. Takes flight. Up high and down hard. You know, you won't find many guys with better post moves.
No, sir. He's got a lot of ways to score down there. He's definitely a tough cover on the low block.
2:05 left in the second. Hands it to Olajuwon. Dumps it off. Stolen by Malone. It's a 4-point ball game. Thomas to the bucket. Can't connect. Drexler has picked up his first foul of the game. And he makes the first one. He's off on the second. has it outside. Lets it go from the wing. Netted by Malone. Nice shot by the 19th-year veteran out of Louisiana Tech. Thomas passes it to Moncrief. Hits the jumper. Tremendous mid-range shooting ability.
Yeah, that satin jumper of his makes him a serious threat on offense.
Olajuwon inbounds the ball. And it's a 5-point game. Malone dumps it to the inside. Here's Drexler. Wilkins hauls it down inside. 58 seconds left in the half. To Malone. Right wing. Swings it to the outside. To Moncrief. Stolen by the 80's West.
You can go 2 for 1 here if you want, Kevin. Let's see how they manage the clock.
The 80's East with a 2 for 1 opportunity. Let's see how they play the clock. But it's recovered by the 80's East. Malone kicks it out to Moncrief. Right wing, dishes it to Thomas. Moncrief gets it outside. They've got to rush it. Drexler gets the whistle for blocking, and that's his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first one. English comes in off the bench. It's a 4-point ball game. The skip pass to Malone. Right wing. Worthy with the shot. On the mark with the fadeaway.
He didn't need the fade there, but he knocked down the shot, so who can argue with the results?
Malone inbounds the ball. To Wilkins. Good.
Wilkins.
Shoots. We've reached halftime with the score 64-59.
The 80's East have the lead, but this game is far from over.
That's right, Kenny. Plenty of time left. Well, it's time for our 2K Sports Halftime Report. The 80's East All-Stars have been grabbing a ton of rebounds in the first half.
Well, they've got a decent lead. If they stay strong on the boards, they can even widen that gap even further.
Well, everybody knows it wouldn't be halftime if we didn't have Kenny's stamp of approval. Take it away.
All right, first up, Bird has got him begging for mercy out there. He's doing damage on the board, so he gets the please don't hurt him stamp. You think he'll go easy on him? Second on the list, Malone has had a great all-around performance, so I'm giving him the LeBron stamp. Hopefully it's not too much too soon for him. He better earn those accolades in the second half. Coming up third, Johnson has been heating up on his home floor, and since it's his kitchen, he's serving up a little home cooking. If you got an empty belly, no problem. He's filling it up.
There you have it. These players put their stamp on the game and have certainly earned Kenny's stamp of approval. Well, the second half will begin in just a few moments. Olajuwon inbounds it to start the second half. The 80's West will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. Magic feeds it to Worthy. Isolates. 7 on the shot clock. The steal by Malone.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Gets it. Malone cans the tough double clutch layup.
Malone has got all the moves. He went to a little playground double clutch lay-in on that one.
By yourself, by yourself. Spread it out.
Thomas dishes it to Bird. 6 seconds to shoot. Bird passes it cross court. Defensive rebound by Olajuwon. Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update. Let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Thanks, Kevin. Over the break, I spoke with Brian Luzetti, coach of the 80's East All-Stars. He told me that despite their lead, he thinks they can play even better. He said, "We've given up too many fast break buckets. We've really got to sprint back on D until we get that under control." Guys?
Thanks, Craig. He gets them both. Malone inbounds the ball
By yourself.
to Thomas. Right side. Lead pass to the paint. The last shot laid gently in.
With the defense barely shadowing him, it's just too easy. You know he's dropping that one.
Thomas gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul of the game.
Well, you could see that foul coming. Steals take finesse. You just can't hack at the ball.
Get on him. Kick it out.
To Worthy.
By yourself.
Drexler glides in. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. The 80's East still holding on to a small lead.
Close out. 13 down.
Passes it to Dr. J. It falls! Sweet touch by the 16th-year veteran out of Massachusetts. Worthy inbounds the ball. Just over 10 minutes left in the third. Here's Johnson. Connects from downtown.
Talk about attitude. Give up a 3 and then get one right back. What a shot.
To the stripe. Passes it to Bird. The last layup, no good.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Gets them both. The 80's West have brought this game well within striking distance. Worthy gets it right wing. The feed to Drexler. Swing pass, perimeter to Malone. The turnaround J. Olajuwon gets the board inside. Tipped away.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Bird will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. He gets them both. Malone inbounds the ball. About 9.5 minutes left in the third. Thomas. Feeds it to Wilkins. Johnson corrals it, and that's his third rebound of the contest.
Wilkins got a pretty good look at that one, Kev. The D should really try to stay in his hip pocket.
Gets it on the free throw line. The handoff to Drexler. Releases. Can't take the lead. The 80s East clinging to a small lead. This possession is bigger than it looks. And he makes the first one. Magic will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He gets them both. Olajuwon inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Olajuwon lobs it to Abdul-Jabbar. Malone tosses it up. Can't nail the jumper. Malone heads down the court, and another rebound would give him a double-double. Stolen by Olajuwon. The thunderous dunk to finish the break.
Olajuwon finished the break beautifully. Nice job to get to the rim in transition.
The 80s East clinging to a small lead. This possession is bigger than it looks. One-on-one. Wilkins dumps it to the inside. Stolen away by the 80s West. To Drexler. Takes the lead.
Great pass. Way to find the open man.
Right around 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Stolen. To the elbow. Dishes to the high post. Raises up. Rebound inside by Malone.
Drexler couldn't have asked for a much better look. That's a frustrating miss.
To Thomas. Wilkins fires, swishes it through.
Wilkins is a handful once he gets it on the inside.
Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Malone dumps it off to Abdul-Jabbar. Graceful finish.
Abdul-Jabbar had a big height advantage down there. They'll exploit that mismatch every chance they can get.
Top of the key, dishes it to Malone, takes it up, lays it right in.
Malone did a nice job there, working inside for the close-range bucket.
Abdul-Jabbar inbounds the ball. The 80s West with an important trip down the court. Worthy has it outside. Last shot not there. Malone backs down. Last shot stuffed through for two.
Malone isn't a great leaper, but when you're as tall as he is, you're bound to get a dunk now and then.
The pass to Wilkins. Passes outside. To Wilkins. They need to get off a shot. Malone gets the lay-in. Nice bucket by the 21-year veteran out of Petersburg High School. Just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Hands it to Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. Powers it down.
Nice dunk. That's how you take it to the rim and make it happen.
Wilkins inbounds the ball. Just 1 point separating the teams. The steal by Malone. Worthy goes up, hammer, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting two.
Can't sink the first. Good on number two. The dump off to McHale. It's picked off by Drexler. That'll be his third takeaway so far. Gets some hang time. Fouled on the dunk. Couldn't put it down, but he'll get a trip to the line.
Shooting two.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Malone inbounds the ball. The 80s East with an important trip down the court. Here's Thomas. Malone grabs the rebound. About 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Drexler passes it to Olajuwon. Hands it off to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes!
Put the ball in his hands and good things will happen for you. He's so dangerous.
He is looking to do something with it. Dr. J swings it to the outside. To Thomas. 6 seconds to shoot. Got a piece of it. And it's gathered up by Worthy. To the middle. Drexler sails in. The 80s East will take a timeout here. Wilkins inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
From just inside the arc, the shot was good by Wilkins.
Great delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the D and set up the shot perfectly.
It's a 6-point game. Poked loose, but it's recovered by Drexler. Dishes it to the perimeter. To Malone with the shot. Can't hit the fadeaway. Does he clean the glass or what?
No question, Kev. Every team needs a guy like him who can do the dirty work down low.
Right around 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Worthy hands it off. Here's Drexler. Worthy gets the offensive rebound. The last layup, no good.
Good call by the ref. There was definitely some contact on that release.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Malone inbounds the ball, and it's a 6-point game. Wilkins shoots almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Worthy with an assist. This trip up would have 10 for the game. Feeds it to Malone. Flipped up and in on that last layup.
Malone gets style points for that layup. That was a gorgeous finish.
About 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Right wing. Passes it to McHale. Wilkins gets it outside. Shot clock winding down. From downtown. Off the right rim and missed by Irving.
Went up in traffic and snatched down the defensive rebounds. Way to battle.
The bounce pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's a 6-point game. Thomas with the crossover. Here's Wilkins. Hits the tray.
Wilkins can rain down from the outside, and he knows it. He had a window, and he made him pay.
Drexler releases, trains it from just inside the three-point line. Nice shot by the 15th-year veteran out of Houston. Outside to Malone. Yes, and the foul.
Shooting one.
He completes the three-point play. Olajuwon inbounds the ball. 2:19 left in the third quarter. Sizing up his man. Worthy lobs it to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up. Malone grabs the rebound inside. The 80's East have brought this game well within striking distance. Gets it outside. Wilkins passes it back to Thomas. Olajuwon rips down the defensive board. He is such a good rebounder for an off guard.
Yeah, you can tell that it's something that he really works at. It's a huge asset to his game.
Thomas with an assist. This trip would have a double-double.
Play the ball, play the ball.
Thomas passes it to the perimeter.
By yourself, by yourself.
6 seconds to shoot. Stolen away by Olajuwon. 1:17 left in the third quarter. To the bucket. It's drained by Drexler.
Drexler has uncanny body control. I don't care what the defense throws at him. When he gets to the rack, count it.
To McHale. Left wing. Dishes far side. Here's Wilkins. Not this time. Deflected. Out of bounds. Touched last by the 80's East.
Zipper, 88 zip. Switch up, switch up.
Olajuwon inbounds the ball. The 80's West turn this one over out of bounds. The 80's East with a 2-for-1 opportunity. Let's see how they play the clock. Wilkins, the tray. McHale rips it down to Irving.
Down low, he's open.
From the wing, the basket was made by Wilkins.
Wilkins can stop and pop that mid-range J with the best of them. In fact, he is one of the best.
The 80's West clinging to a small lead. This possession is bigger than it looks. Malone with the crossover. Here's Irving. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score 97-93. Drexler came to play, Kenny. 23 points and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, not flashy, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Bird inbounds it to start the fourth quarter. Swings it to Bird. Baseline. McHale takes the shot. Misses from the corner.
McHale chose an awfully difficult shot there. He could have worked for a better look.
Dishes to Worthy.
Check outside. Press him up. Let's
Magic gets it on the stripe. On target with that J from the line.
Well, both teams have been on fire. The fans love this kind of game, Kevin.
The dish to Malone. He's pummeled and will have a chance for two at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. Gets them both. Malone inbounds the ball. Looks to break his man down. Lead pass, right wing. To Worthy, sails in. Olajuwon snatches the rebound. The last layup, no good.
Well, the D is lucky he missed. That came real close to an and one.
He knocks down the first one. And he splits the free throws.
By yourself. Back out, baby, back out.
Thomas passes it back to Dr. J. The steal by the 80's West. The layup was dropped in by Johnson. Nice shot by the 13th year veteran out of Michigan State. Bird inbounds the ball. Thomas with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Gets it outside.
Stay with him.
Dr. J hands it to Bird. That last shot offline from 20. About 10.5 minutes left in the game. The last layup was dropped in by Worthy.
Worthy, he's so agile around the basket. He flipped that reverse in like it was the easiest shot in the world.
Here's Bird. Misses it from the wing. The 80's West with a basket this trip could really change the game. Johnson feeds it to the outside. To Malone. Shot clock winding down. McHale gets the defensive rebound. It's a 9-point spread.
I guess you gotta admire his optimism. He actually thought he could make that.
Outside, Bird with the shot. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. The 80's West with a basket this trip could really change the game. He's feeling it. Rebounded by McHale. That's his 8th rebound of the contest. Thomas with an assist. This trip up would have 10 for the game. Lobs it cross court, and it's scooped up by Malone. Just over 9 minutes left in the game. Here's Worthy. Hits the quick shot. He's still going strong, Kenny. Talk about a well-conditioned player.
And this is where it matters most, with the clock ticking down.
Bird inbounds the ball. Thomas with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. To Irving. Bird backs in. Dumps it off to McHale. Stolen away by Worthy.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
That last 19-foot shot was off target by Drexler. Passes it to Dr. J. Drexler gets called for the reach, and that's his 3rd foul.
Second team foul.
Intercepted.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Johnson misses the layup. Outside, passes it to Irving. Takes it in, and he can't stop the run. About 8.5 minutes left in the game. Last shot laid in by Worthy.
Worthy got it up quick with the floater and knocked it down. That shot's a lot harder than it looks.
Bird gets it right wing. The skip pass to Malone. Rises up. dunks it down with both hands.
Malone isn't a great leaper, but when you're as tall as he is, you're bound to get a dunk now and then.
Malone inbounds the ball. Swing pass outside to Malone. Malone corrals it, and that's his 15th rebound in this one. Dr. J tries the spin move. The last layup was dropped in by McHale.
McHale made the D a non-factor on that one. He's so quick, he can get position on you in a blink of an eye.
Drexler crosses it over. 6 seconds to shoot. Bounces it to Malone. Shoots it up. Sinks it from the top of the key. He's got a sweet jumper for a big man, doesn't he?
He does. That makes him much tougher to guard because he doesn't have to be right under the basket to make shots.
Tipped away. And it's gathered up by Johnson. Graceful finish.
He's lighting it up to no one's surprise. This guy's just a dynamite scorer.
McHale inbounds the ball. Thomas with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Deflected. And it's gathered up by Drexler. A thunderous dunk to finish the break.
They're in the home stretch, and if they keep making plays, it's all theirs.
Sizing up his man. Gets it right side. Malone dishes to Thomas. Shot clock winding down. Rejected. Still controlled by the 80's East. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. Abdul-Jabbar is back in the game after a short rest. The 80's West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. The pressure did its job, and they will turn it over on an 8-second call.
Made a big-time mental error, Kevin. There's no excuse for not getting the ball past half court.
McHale inbounds the ball. Another steal. Johnson, the finisher, flips it in for two.
Johnson finished the break beautifully. Nice job to get to the rim in transition.
The 80's East are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Thomas dumps it to the middle. Goes up. Nice shot, but what an assist by Malone.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been so efficient on the offensive end.
The pressure did its job, and they will turn it over on an 8-second call. Here's Thomas. Banks it right in.
There's a real confident shooter right there. He was blanketed by the defense, and it didn't faze him a bit.
To Malone. To the middle. Passes it to the right block. To Drexler. Worthy. They need to get off a shot. Skips it to Magic. Raises up. Oh, that triple was close to spike the content. He'll go to the line with 3 free throws. Good on the first of 3. Good on number 2. And he makes all 3. Malone inbounds the ball. Thomas with an assist. This trip up would have 10 for the game. Perimeter. Irving from downtown. Abdul-Jabbar rips it down. Under 5 minutes left in the game. Unloads. The 10-footer was canned by Worthy. Nice shot by the 12th-year veteran out of North Carolina. The 80's East are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Dishes to Irving. With the crossover. Bird gets it outside. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. Malone grabs the rebound. Magic with the basket. This trip would give him 30 points for the game. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy from the corner. Yes!
Worthy is so money from that range, there's no excuse for leaving him that wide open. That's just ridiculous.
Pass, right wing. Bird hands it off to Thomas. To McHale.
Thomas is a real playmaker and set up that basket perfectly with a nice assist.
The 80's West playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. The tough D kept them from crossing half court in time. That's an 8-second violation.
Substitution on the
McHale inbounds the ball. Isolates. Bird. Bounces it to Malone. Gets it on the perimeter. Yanked down for a defensive rebound by Abdul-Jabbar. Just over 3 minutes left in the game. Drexler dishes it to Magic. Glides in. Fouled as he went up, and he'll go to the line.
shooting 2.
And he makes the first one. The 80's East will bring in some fresh legs. He gets them both. The 80's East are letting this game get away from them. Let's see if they respond. Cheeks lobs it to the top of the key. To Bird. Malone hauls it in off the defensive glass. Magic with the basket. This trip would give him 30 points for the game. Here's Drexler. Count the basket and the foul.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
He completes the three-point play. The 80's East call timeout. Theus to make his first stint off the bench. Bird inbounds the ball. Low block. Passes it to the outside. To Bird. 6 seconds to shoot. Dr. J fires. Bird rips down the offensive rebound. Dr. J swings it to Cheeks. Perimeter. Shoots. The three was nailed by Bird.
He's got such a silky smooth delivery on that outside shot.
And he won't hesitate to demonstrate it if you give him the least bit of daylight. The 80's West should slow it down here and use some clock. Shot clock winding down. Tries the spin move. Passes it to Chambers. Abdul-Jabbar rips it down with one hand.
Abdul-Jabbar is too tall and too good. You're just not going to stop that.
Bird gets it on the perimeter. Drain that last basket.
Bird will eat up poor defense like that all day long. He's too good from downtown to be left alone.
The 80s West playing well and have this game well in hand at this point. Nice backcourt pressure to cause the 8-second violation. The 80s East will get the rest of their starters back on the court. McHale inbounds the ball. Bird hands it off. The swing pass to Irving. Lob, left block. The handoff to Malone, and it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the 80s West.
Switch, baby, switch.
Knocks it loose, and it's tracked down by the 80s West.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Looks to break his man down. To Bird. McHale releases. Dr. J commits the loose ball foul. That's number 5 on him. He'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first one. He's off on the second. The 80s East have a lot of ground to make up. Malone backs in. Gets some hang time. Botches the dunk. Johnson with the basket. This trip would give him 30 points for the game. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dishes to Magic. 7 on the shot clock. Gets it right wing. Here's Theus. Misses the 3. Thomas passes it to Irving. Dumps it off. Thomas shoots it. No one. The 80s West cruise to a win as they blow out the 80s East, 131-111.
The 80s West did a good job today of getting to the line and knocking down their free throws. Great hustle, great smarts to force the issue and get to the charity stripe.
No doubt about that. Drexler is the Toyota player of the game, and some solid numbers.
He was all over the place on the defensive end and forced some key turnovers.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Kenny Smith and Craig Sager, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.